Welcome, educators and dear innovators. I'm thrilled to kick off this exciting webinar on Brisk Teaching, the AI powered Chrome extension that's revolutionizing how we work in the classroom. Get ready to supercharge your teaching toolkit and save countless hours in the process. Before we dive in, let's get our creative juices flowing. I just want to ask Sir Kirby and Miss June, our audience this evening, I want everyone to quickly think of the most time consuming task they did this week as a teacher. Now, imagine later on, sige po, let's hear some of our responses here on live. So, ulitin lang natin yun, Sir Carvino. So, what's the most time consuming that you did this week?
For me, as a teacher, no, Sir Alvin, personally, working on materials, slides,
Yes.
isa sa pinaka well, for somebody that is very particular sa details, it took me some time to finish a specific slide or material for presentations that I'm making. How about you, Miss June?
Ako, maarte kasi ko 'pag gumagawa ng deck. I want ayoko ng I
Okay.
mean, I want the deck to be parang really informative and comprehensive. At the same time, ayoko naman na parang overwhelming yung information na nilalagay ko. So, for me, that has always been the most time-consuming thing uh, for a teacher to do. Yun. For me, that's one. Pag exam week, syempre, yung paggawa ng exam.
I couldn't agree more, Miss June. And since we're talking about exam, kami naman kasi sa college ngayon, they are having their midterms examination already. So the most time consuming I did this week was, of course, to check their essay responses. So,
Oh,
grabe talaga. Minsan nagtatanong din ako sa sarili ko, bakit ba ako naglagay kasi ng essay question? But well, that is
kasalanan mo, di ba? Kasalanan mo yan.
that
Ginusto
is
mo.
still a good type of question pa rin naman, Miss June, to check their understanding of the past lessons. Now, what about
Exactly.
our audience tonight? Kayo po ba, dear teachers, what was the most time consuming you did uh, this week?
Sir Aben, kung hindi man this week, siguro the previous week,
The
siguro
previous weeks
before
before?
before STS Christine visited
Ah,
us. Ano
yes.
yun?
Or
And overstayed.
something na maaalala po talaga nila na naging challenge nila as a teacher.
Oo.
Yeah.
I guess sa sobrang dami sigurong time-consuming things na nagawa ng mga teachers natin, Miss June and Sir Kirby, they're having a hard time to choosing one. But let's go to this part where we imagine if we could have a magic wand and have that task done in seconds. That would be so exciting, right? That's exactly what we're going to explore tonight with our tool, which we call Brisk Teaching Tool.
Yay! I was
Now,
telling my friend, Sir Alvin, that
yes, Miss June,
ito yung Brisk Teaching will be their new AI BFF. At
definitely a best
ngayong gabi
friend.
pag-uusapan natin, bakit? Bakit kaya, no, Sir Kirby? Sir Alvin.
Tama po
Definitely Miss
'yan.
June.
Yeah, tama po 'yan, Sir Alvin and Miss June. And before we proceed for this special session this evening, we would like to introduce ourselves first. Welcome to our page first and foremost. We are Rocket Innovations team. Salamat po sa mga bagong followers namin na ngayon ay nanonood na, whether that's in Facebook or in YouTube. Yan, maraming salamat po. I would like to introduce my team. I'm Sir Curvy. I'm the training and social media specialist of Team Rocket. And we have Miss June over here, ang pinakamaganda nating planning and content specialist. And ang hindi papatalo, brain and looks. Yan, we have Sir Alvin, our growth and development specialist. And we're the Team Rocket. Thank you for joining us tonight po. And we're excited to share what Brisk can do for us and how we can treat it as our new best friend. Yan.
Exactly.
Maybe we
Ayan,
can yan
Sir
po.
Curbs, kikita mo ba yung mga lumalabas na pangalan?
Ang
Nakakatuwa
ating mga
naman
kapatid.
ang ating mga kapatid sa pananampalataya.
Ayan po.
Starting with yan, Sir Gab, thank you so much. Lagi nakasuporta. Maraming salamat from Silay.
Yes po.
Silay City, Negros Occidental.
Hello, Sir Gab. Sino pa, Sir?
We also have Sir Charles po
Oh, Sir
from
Charles!
Manda or Silang kung
Gusto ko
nasan
yung
man
comment
po
ni Sir
basta.
Charles, Miss June and Sir Kirby.
Ang
Ang
fresh,
fresh daw niya.
wow.
Naligo po kasi kami today.
Iba ata ang
Just
time zone,
kidding, just kidding.
umaga pa dito sa location namin.
Ngayon lang naligo after a week na.
Siyempre, ang
Ayan.
isa pa nating napakalapit na kapatid sa
Wow,
pananampalataya, ang
yes.
ating bossing na si Sir Raymond Kasama, na nag-comment ng rocket ship. Sabi ni
Life-changing ang
Sir
Oo,
kanyang comment.
wow. Ang ating boss. Thank you so much,
Definitely,
brother.
we've got an action-packed session ahead, and you've met our fantastic team of trainers already. So by the end of our time together, you'll be ready to transform your workflow through the use of Brisk Teaching. So fasten your seatbelts, dear teachers and innovators. Have your Chrome browsers at the ready, and let's embark on this brisk adventure together. Right, Miss June?
Ang ganda naman nun, Sir Alvin. Yes, I fully agree. And for our agenda for this evening, ay nabiglang naging serious. We will be first discussing what is brisk teaching. So for those who have no idea yet what brisk teaching is, I'm sure you've already gotten a bit of an idea from Sir Alvin. And but we will be talking about it even more in the first segment for what is brisk teaching. And then, why brisk teaching? Ang dami-dami ng AI tools available right now. Pero bakit? Bakit brisk teaching ang napili natin i-present sa kanila tonight, no? At malalaman nila yan. And the third is, of course, ito yung, this is the meat of the webinar, how to use brisk. So we will be showing you some hands-on demonstration of the each of the really awesome features of brisk teaching. And then we will be also discussing some additional features as well and something for the teachers to do. No, if you'd like to be certified, then uh, watch out for that segment number 4. And of course, the last one would be the Q&A. Yan. And looking at the comments again, Sir Gab, he said he's been waiting for this stream since last week. Yan. Thank you for the rescheduled stream, of course, Sir Gab. And then, meron din, wow, ito si Sir Gab ang galing mag-isip ng mga hashtags. No? So for this time, he thought of hashtag Team Briskada.
Yeah. May pangalan na
Wow,
tayo
let's
tonight.
G, may pangalan na tayo. Briskada na tayo. Parang ano, no? Parang may naalala ko dyan sa briskada na yan. Ano, naalala nyo rin? I'm sure naalala rin ni Sir Raymond right now. Pero gusto natin nyo, Team Briskada. Thank you so much, Sir Gab. Alright, so kung ready na po ang lahat, pag-usapan na po natin what brisk teaching is. So brisk teaching, this is actually a Chrome extension for educators, schools, and districts. And their research says that over 1 million hours of teacher time has been saved just by using brisk teaching. And you see there the image on the lower right. Yan po yung makikita nyo once you click on brisk. Ayan. And what else? So brisk teaching is it's an AI powered, again, Google Chrome extension that overlays on top of the tools you are already using. Ito yung gustong-gusto ko natin dito sa Brisk kasi we are really heavy users of Google Workspace apps, right? So this integrates really seamlessly with Google Docs, Google Slides, YouTube, even internet articles and websites. So it really saves us hours across our workload. So if you would just like to show you this really short video about brisk teaching. This is, I think, the earlier version of Brisk. So this is just less than a minute. So if we can show this video. to everyone para po makita natin, parang like a preview of what brisk teaching is.
Teaching is time consuming, and we know there are tedious, repetitive tasks that can take away from quality time focused on learners and your well being. Brisk is here to help. Change the reading level of news articles. Generate personalized curriculum in a couple of clicks. Then, when your students have finished their assignments, provide your learners with more feedback opportunities by letting Brisk take a first pass and analyze class progress and growth areas without having to read through every assignment, understand the effort students put into assignments, and detect students using ChatGPT. Install Brisk so you can work less and teach more.
Alright. So, yung video na yun, nasagot na yung problema mo, Sir Alvin, no? Yung problem of checking essay. So, mamaya, mas makikita pa natin yon. And again, let me just reiterate that Brisk Teaching is able to work on any Google Doc that you have already, on YouTube videos, on any Google slide deck, or any article or website, even on PDFs, and of course, on student writing and assignments. Let's say you're using Google Classroom in your respective schools, then if you give your students a writing assignment, you can have Brisk Teaching as your assistant checker. Ayan. Mamaya makikita nila how awesome this feature is. Okay. And then, with Brisk, you can do those four things. And I won't dwell too much on this because this is actually what we will be demonstrating to everyone later on. So, para lang pahapyaw, Brisk Teaching can help you give feedback. Ito po yung nahihirapan tayo kadalasan, no? Minsan, pag sobrang dami ka ng chine-check at binibigyan ng feedback, parang wala ka nang maisip na ibigay na feedback. So, this is a really wonderful tool. And the next is inspect writing. From the video, the Brisk is also able to actually show us or give us an idea if a student actually used an AI tool to write an essay, and this is via inspect writing, and we will also show this later on. And then you can create a lot of things with Brisk, instructional materials, quizzes, whatever. And then you can also change the reading level. No, so looking at these four things, parang ang hirap pumili, mga sir, kung ano yung favorite natin, ano? Kasi parang lahat lahat talagang magagamit natin. Alright. And this is actually siguro a latest update on Brisk Teaching. You can now do Brisk Boost, or you can boost student learning. Ano ba tong boost student learning? Papakita rin natin ito mamaya. Ayan. Ayan. Sir Alvin.
There you go. Thank you very much, Miss June. Now, let's dive into why Brisk Teaching is such a game changer for educators. Now, as teachers, lalo na dito sa Pilipinas, we all know that there's a lot of things that we need to accomplish. There's a lot of things that we need to do. And sometimes we forgot that making connections is at the heart of what we do. Lalo na making connections to our students. But often, our tools don't connect as seamlessly as we'd like it to be. That's where Brisk comes in. Brisk is again an AI-driven Chrome extension that integrates directly into the Google environment you're already using. So if you are using Google for Education subscription in your schools, definitely using Brisk can definitely help you. Now, this means that there's no more jumping between apps or copying and pasting. It's right there where you need it. Now, with Brisk, you can quickly give effective feedback to your students, analyze student writing in depth, and creating engaging instructional materials. Also, you can easily adjust text difficulty and translate materials as what we saw dun sa video na shinare kanina with Miss June. You can also turn any online resource into an interactive student activity material. Now, but don't just take my word for it, dear teachers. Here's what Nicole, a high school English teacher, had to say about Brisk. She mentioned that I didn't have to learn Brisk. It's so intuitive and it figured out what I wanted and it didn't take any extra time. Grabe yun, no, Miss June and Sir Kirby, na having a tool that's very intuitive. Parang hindi mo na kailangan sabihin sa kanya kung ano yung kailangan mo. It knows what you need
Correct.
and it's already available and it's definitely there. Now, that sounds pretty great. I know that all our teachers would agree. And we'll now move on to some best practices for using AI in education. Now, when using AI tools like Brisk, the one that we have tonight, it's important to keep a few best practices in mind, dear teachers. So, we have here the first one, which is the 80-20 rule. This is what I really like about using Brisk with students or curves, no, and to all our teachers. I love that they mentioned that Brisk will do 80% of the work, but always review and personalize the final 20% of things. Ang galing nun. Kasi parang I also read the book na may 80-20 principle on everything. Parang sinasabi niya na the universe responds to that proportion. So si Brisk, ganun din yung gusto nilang sabihin na they will do 80%, but the intuitive part of it will be coming from you, dear teachers. So they're also saying that we own the thinking, but we outsource the doing. That's so cool and that's so great. Now we
Yes.
should also check for bias and accuracy. AI isn't perfect, as we all know. That's the disclaimer of this tool. So always double check content before sharing it with your students, most specifically. Now, we use Brisk as your planning and brainstorming partner. So it means that it's great for inspiration, feedback, and support. Then sabi rin natin with the other tools that we use, if you encounter a block or an artistic block or a writer's block, if you're doing it, you have AI to help you and support you on that part. Also, we have to be specific. We all know na when we use AI, ang ginagamit po talaga natin dito ay palaging ang ating prompts. So we have to make our prompts very specific. So when typing into the Brisk text box where you write your input, the more specific you are, the better results you will get. So we actually shared the framework for you before in our previous webinars when we talk about the pack the fun with clear examples. I will always remember that, Ms. June and Sir Kirby. Now, you have to keep this in mind as we explore Brisk features, and definitely that makes you teachers excited about this tool already. So let's look at some initial how-tos as you begin to use Brisk. And we have Sir Kirby to discuss this to us. Take it away, Sir Kirby.
Thanks for those tips, Sir Alvin. And totoo na even if we're not using any other AI chatbots or any tool na may integration ng AI, it's very important na we're equipped with AI literacy kasi it's everywhere. We can apply it in different kinds of tool. Kahit hindi siya Gemini, we can also apply it
Yes.
to tools such as Brisk. So for tonight, we would love to share with you how we can actually utilize this amazing tool that's gonna be our new best friend as teachers. And for tonight, I hope you have your laptops with you or your desktops with you. Feel free to open up a new Chrome window, and we'll learn how to install the Brisk Teaching add-on. So let me just share my screen. In your Chrome browser, again, this is the main page. Hover on the upper right portion where you can see the puzzle piece icon. Let me just hide this one. Yan. Natatakpan ng rocket logo namin. So it's on the upper right portion of your browser, yung puzzle piece po na tinatawag, and if you hover on it, it's called extensions. Click on it, and we will click on manage extensions. So that's just one way, or you can directly search on the Omnibox Brisk Teaching. So dun tayo sa medyo long method. Let's search on the manage extensions. Yan, dito po natin nakikita yung mga current add-ons natin or extensions currently installed. And as you can see, it's already installed in my end. But if it's not yet installed on your end, hover on the upper left you can see discover more extension and kindly click on the Chrome Web Store as we will search for Brisk. Okay, so this is where we look for different add-ons or different extensions, and feel free to search Brisk Teaching there. So yung una pong lalabas dyan, and make sure it's the one that has the website www.briskteaching.com to make sure na authentic siya. And click on it. And if it's not yet installed on your end, click the add to Chrome or install to Chrome, and it will just require you to sign in your account. So feel free to choose between your personal account. You can even use your teacher account, so you can easily integrate it with all the tasks that you need to do, especially if you're using Google Workspace apps. So again, that's how you search for the Brisk teaching add-on or extension. And para po hindi natin na lilimutan or hindi tayo paulit-ulit, we suggest or we recommend that you pin this extension on your browser. So how do we do that? First and foremost, if once it's installed, you can actually view yung icon ng Brisk katabi nung extension natin. Or if it's not, feel free to click on the puzzle piece or the extension tab, then click on the pin icon so that it's going to be shown um, in the upper portion of the Google Chrome. Okay, and Sir Kirby, what makes it easy if we try to pin or use this, actually hindi lang siya basta lumalabas dyan. Earlier, kung nakikita nyo, alam yung Brisk user si Sir Kirby because um, I have it in here. Kita mo siya sa screen ko. Yan siya. May lumalabas na Brisk icon logo where if I feel like I don't want to show it, I can just click again on the logo sa upper portion para ma-hide siya, matatago natin siya. Or if you wanna keep it, then just click it again. And ano pa yung maganda dito? If you feel like distracting siya pag nasa lower right, we can actually move it anywhere sa screen natin. Ayan. So, we can actually explore on that as we go along to our session this evening. Okay. And let me just share this one. Yan. Apart from knowing how to install Brisk Teaching as an add-on or as an extension, you can actually utilize it as mentioned earlier by Miss June. We can use it on any Google Docs, on any YouTube videos, slide deck, any article or website, PDF or student writing and assessment. Please allow me to just share at least one dito since later ipapakita naman natin siya. I'll search for a website, National Geographic, let's say. Yan po. Even if a regular website po, pwede nating gamitin si Brisk. It's gonna show up there. Yan. So, aside from the Google Docs, Google Slides, or other Google Workspace tools that we've mentioned, we can actually use it or we can actually view it sa kahit ano pa mong website na ating ginagamit. Ayan. So, to add on that, we can always move and hide it. And this is the best time to explore Brisk time-saving features. And for that, we'll ask Miss June to share. Ano bang pwedeng maging unang rason, panibagong rason, I should say, na magiging best friend ng mga teachers natin, ang Brisk Teaching tool. Take it away, Miss June.
All right. Thank you so much, Sir Kirby. Pasensya na, medyo parang natulala ako because I realized hindi ko pa pala nilalagay yung Brisk dito sa particular account ko. But yeah, so habang nag-explain si Sir Kirby, mabilisan kong nilagay yung Brisk. Ganon lang po kabilis. And so right now, I can already use Brisk Teaching. And gusto ko lang, mga sir, gusto ko lang i-acknowledge ang presence ng aking coach sa Innovator Academy, si Sir JD. Hello, Sir JD. Thanks for tuning in. Required po ata talaga, Sir JD, na may eyeglasses or required na mahina ang mata. But yeah, anyone is welcome naman po. Thank you so much, Sir JD. And Sir Jeffrey Beltran, na nakilala natin last week. No, so nice of you to tune in. And also syempre ang aking brother na nasa China, si Sir Noel. Suki natin si Sir Noel, laging nanonood sa atin. Maraming maraming salamat,
Also,
Sir
Miss June,
Noel.
I would like to
Ayan.
introduce naman the reason why I'm here actually. The man of it all, Mr. Angelo Armas, our Google for Education champion din yan, Miss Tito, sa ating South Manila area.
Wow, ang idol
Hi, Sir
nating
Armas. Idol
lahat, si
nating
Sir
lahat.
Arman.
Hi,
Oo,
sir.
thank you so much for tuning in. Tsaka syempre si Miss Teen Makalala. Thank you so much, Miss Teen. Ayan. So, pakita na natin mga sir, no? Syempre, kailangan mapakita na natin yung mga talagang really awesome features that you can use right away with Brisk. Ayan. Sir Alvin, ang ating dating estudyante, nanonood din. Good evening to you.
Wow.
Si Sir Askia
Hi,
Gonzalez. Thank you
Askia.
so
Happy viewing.
much. Ayan. So, if you will allow me to present or to share my screen, Sir Curves.
Go ahead, miss.
All right. So, ang ipapakita ko po actually is the create feature of Brisk. Na-miss ko pala yung Sir Curbs, if you can show the deck again. Ayan. So, ito po yung, let's try the first feature of Brisk, which is to create. So, the first step is you can open any Google Doc or any Google slide, any YouTube video, any internet article or website, even a PDF. And then, once you have already installed Brisk, sabi ni Sir Kirby, at ni Sir Gab, yung floating Brisk icon, makikita nyo na yan. And somewhere on your screen, kung saan mo siya nilagay, then you can just click on that icon and then you can choose from 4 things: create, inspect writing, give feedback, change level. But for now, I will be showing you the create feature. And then, once you have clicked on that button, lalabas po itong isa pang window that will let you choose ano pa yung gusto mong i-create sa ngayon. And you can just click on that. And then, automatically, whatever that is will be created for you. All right. So, yan, balik po tayo dito. So, you can see this is my previous deck from my previous school. So, pansin nyo po parang wala naman yung what's this? Wala yung brisk icon. But if I click on slideshow and kita nyo po, it appeared already on the lower right corner. I hope you can see that. And then, let's say I want to create something. So, I just click on that icon and I am given these choices. 5 choices na nga po pala because of the update, including the boost student activity. So, let me show you create. So, I just click on create. And then here are the things that I can create. Sobrang dami po yan. So you can scroll down and look. For curriculum essentials, you can create a quiz, a rubric, a syllabus, a progress report, resource, exemplar, lesson plan, DOK questions, decodable text translation, etc., etc. And do you see this as something else? You can actually click on that, and an example of a something else would be if you want to create, let's say, a poem or a song from a Google Doc document that you have already, or a Google Deck slides presentation, or even an internet article, pwedeng-pwede pong gawin yan. You can even do guided notes, unit plan, etc., etc. Ang dami. And if you're a US teacher, then you can also call on the standards that you are using, and you can create something out of those standards. And then you can also create administrative tasks like email, newsletters, letter of recommendation, observation notes, and you can even do interventions just by clicking on the create button of Brisk. So right now, let's just make things simple. Quiz lang po gusto natin, or gusto ko. So let's just click on quiz. And lalabas po itong panibagong window, and you will be asked, now what language would you have your quiz to be in? Let me just show you very quickly yung languages. Sobrang dami. And meron pong Filipino. So this is very useful, especially for Filipino teachers out there. Now, if you have already a deck that you're using for class, pwede ko yung gumawa ng quiz in using the Filipino language as well. So let me just use English for now. And then, if you have some standards, let's say you're a US teacher, again, you can select those standards, and you can choose the grade level. So this is actually for grade 11, and then you can choose what kind of quiz would you want to give. Let me just make it simple, a multiple choice question, and the number of questions can range from one question up to 20. So let me just make it 10 questions. And then after that, you can put some other instructions that you want. But if this is okay with you, then you can just click on the next button. And once you click on next, ito po ang ganda, mga sir. Sobrang ganda nito, no? Kasi talagang you can transfer the created quiz onto a Google Doc or a new form. Hindi na tayo magka-copy-paste, create, no, open a new form. Sobrang dali na gumawa ng quiz. So let me choose, of course, a new form. And let me just click this box. I understand that my prompt and document text will be shared with third-party AI tools. Wala naman po tayong nilalagay na personal information, so this is fine. So I click on that and I brisk it. So I just click on brisk it, and of course you will be asked to choose an account. So let me choose the account that I'm using right now, and then just click on continue, and then continue again. And right away, ayan, medyo kine-create pa po niya. But here it is. Let me show this. Sorry, inend ko pa yung present ko, no? So let me share the screen again. Sorry. All right. So this, I hope everyone can see it there. So this is already the quiz that has been created. Sabi po kanina ni Sir Alvin, 80-20. So this is 80%. Yung 20% kailangan gawin din natin as a teacher. It's our responsibility to check or to go through the questions na nandito, kung tama ba yung tanong na yon, tama ba yung pagkakatanong, etc., etc. So if you're okay with it, then you just do you can just again customize this quiz, and then when you're done, you can then just share it with your learners. So that easy. Gaano kabilis natin ginawa yung quiz na yun? Sobrang bilis lang, ano? Pero normally, pag tayo yung mag-iisip ng quiz na yon, siguro it would take us an hour or so. So it's really nice. This is a really nice tool. Yon. So that's just one. Another thing that you can actually do is you can create something out of a YouTube video. So if you're fond of showing YouTube videos sa klase, pwede nyo pong gawin din yung ginawa natin. But let me show you internet article naman. So let's say I have an internet. I'll look for an internet article on relative and absolute dating. Let's say this one. Pakita ko rin po sa inyo. Share this tab. Okay, so this is the article that I found. Tapos, gusto ko pong gumawa ng something regarding this article. Then, I just click on the Brisk. And then, this is just a reminder that Boost is already available. So, I can just click on Let's Go to go back to this. So, I can just choose, again, Create. Tapos, pwede na po tayong mamili ulit. So, gusto po natin, kunwari, let me show you lesson plan. And then this lesson plan would be in English for 11th grade. And this time you choose how long that for how long should that lesson plan be. No, so let's say your class is for 60 minutes or 40 minutes. You can choose that. Let me choose 60 minutes. And then I just click on Brisk It. So ngayon, right now, let me show this. So ito na po yung nangyayari. Yan, nagke-create na siya ng lesson plan for me. There you go. Let me just remove this. Got it. Okay. So nakita po natin, ito na po yung lesson plan. Tapos you see the objectives, the materials needed. There's an introduction, there's direct instruction, there's guided practice, independent practice, closure, and assessment. So again, ito po yung 80%. Of course, at 20%, again, should be done by us as the teacher. So yun, napakadaling gawin ng ating mga lesson plans. And so many other things. But marami pa tayong gustong ipakita mga sir, pero we have limited time and you still have to show all of the features. So I will stop now and let the teachers watching us explore the create button of Brisk some more. Ayan. Over to you.
Wow. So definitely that shows power of the Brisk tool. Napakarami nating kayang gawin. We can create a lot of things. And basically, dun sa binahagi ni Miss June kanina, all the things that teachers do, Brisk has prepared it for you. That's really,
Ang
really
ganda
amazing.
nun.
And now we're
Ganda.
and now we're moving to the next tool that or the next function that the Brisk tool has, which is about giving feedback. Ito na share ko kanina, 'di ba, Miss Julian, Sir Kirby, na isa sa pinaka time consuming na ginawa ko talaga this week was checking the essays of my students as part of their midterm examination. And of course, giving feedback is a crucial part of teaching because it can also be a time consuming task. Brisk makes this process much more efficient, and here's how we here's how it works. Let me show you a quick demonstration as what Miss June did earlier. Let me just share my screen, Sir Kirby. There you go. So I have here a sample essay already, which is about the cradle of civilization in Mesopotamia, written by Juan de la Cruz, for example. Diba? Very generic Filipino name. So as you can see here, we have the Brisk icon already available here on the lower right side corner. So i-click lang po natin ito. And then after clicking the Brisk icon, you can see there the give feedback function. So let's just click this one. And then you have the following feedback styles which you can choose from. You can use the targeted feedback coming from a specific set of rubric and standards that you have or you are following in your districts or in your areas. We also have the glow and grow, the rubric criteria, and the next steps. For this example, let's use the targeted feedback style. So after that, you can also see again the options for language. So meron tayo dito ng English. Actually, yun nga, the best thing here, dear Filipino teachers, ay meron tayong Filipino option for the language. So pwede itong gamitin ng mga Filipino teachers na nagpapa-essay din sa kanilang mga estudyante. So also, pwede din nating piliin kung ano yung grade level that we use. For example, in my case, I'll use university level. And then ito na nga yung sinabi nating feedback style kanina. We're gonna use targeted. So sabi ko sa inyo kanina, dear teachers, di ba, isa-isa mong babasahin yung mga essay. This time around, babasahin mo pa rin naman yung mga essays ng mga estudyante mo, but you already have an assistant that can give you an idea on what to comment on this essay. So are you ready to see the magic? Let's click Brisk It. Ayan. So, i-fit lang natin, dear teachers. There you go. So, as you can see, if you're using the comment feature in your Google Docs, so your comments or your feedbacks are already here. Pero sabi nga natin kanina, still following the 80-20 principle. So, nagbigay lang ng suggestion si Brisk. So, for example, for this part, evidence and examples, you've mentioned the Epic of Gilgamesh, but you haven't provided any specific examples from the test. Text, what particular beliefs, values, or aspirations such as epic reveal? How does it affect? So on and so forth. So, si Brisk, dear teachers, bibigyan ka pa rin niya ng option to whether you want to use this feedback or not. So, if you want to use it, you can just click comment. And then, may iwan na yung iyong comment doon sa part na yon ng essay ng iyong estudyante. As you can see here, there you go. It's already there. Now, you can further edit this feedback. Maybe you want to add your student so that he or she will be notified. So, pwede nyo pong ilagay dito. Or, if you think that the feedback is no longer relevant to what you want to say for your student work, you can just click cancel. There you go. So, meron na siyang option dito for depth of analysis. Pwede mo ring i-add na yan. And then, also, sabi nga natin, pwede nyo pang dagdagan yung comments na nakalagay po dito. Or you can further edit this down to make it sound more like you, to make the tone more like you as their teacher. There you go.
Galing yan, ano? Sobrang
Yes,
ganda
Miss
ng
June. So,
feature na yan.
definitely, ito na yung ginagamit ko sa next classes na i-check ko ang
Shh,
kanilang
malalaman
essay.
nila, Sir Alvin.
Oh
Malalaman
my God,
maswerte
I
mo.
spilled the tea. And of course, napakarami pang wonders ni Brisk, hindi lang feedback. Meron pa tayong inspect writing. Kung gusto mo namang i-inspect kung paano nabuo ni student ang ang kanilang mga essays, we have Sir Kirby to share that to us.
Thank you, Sir Alvin and Miss June. Ngayon pa lang, nakaka-excite na parang kahit walang pasok sa Thursday, tomorrow, yung ibang schools, and sa Friday, parang gusto ko na kagad gumawa. Gusto ko nang
Wow.
i-encourage yung mga teachers gumawa with Brisk, di ba? Kasi
Yes.
this is one of the best tools that can help us para mas na-enjoy natin yung weekend, yung long weekend natin,
Couldn't
nang
agree
hindi
more.
Amen.
masyado nag-spend ng time, 'di ba? And of course, we should not also rely too much. Kumbaga parang we don't just let the AI do the work. Again, na-mention kanina the importance of 80-20. We still have to put our effort, our share to further improve the quality of output or the quality of teaching that we're giving together with Brisk. And isa sa
Correct.
pinakamagandang feature na kumbaga I call it ng to-tolerate. Yan, ng to-tolerate ng pagiging teacher natin is inspect how students write their own work. So I know teachers have experience nagtataka siya on specific outputs ng certain students na parang, oh, biglang gumaling tong batang to. Parang, siya ba talagang gumawa nito? Don't you worry because with Brisk, it will help us cure our judgmental side. 'Di ba? Hindi tayo pinipigilan, Brisk is not stopping us to become judgmental, pero we become more logical sa paraang paggamit ng Brisk. And this is how we do it if we're looking on students' output. So let me just share this one as an example. Yan. So for this example, let's say this is something na gawa ng mga students natin, and on my end, this is sample or a doc made by my student. So ito yung isa sa mga activity nila where they share their career path and all. So on my end, I want to ensure na this is really their career path at hindi lang invento or hindi lang AI dependent. Baka gawa lang ni Gemini, di ba? Baka pangarap lang ni Gemini ito. Baka decision ni Gemini ito. So as teachers, we would also like to encourage students to really try their best as well bago humingi ng tulong with AI chatbots. Try to practice it first, then saka sila humingi ng tulong. And with Brisk, we can actually check the authenticity of our students' work by checking or inspecting the writing. So how do we do that? So like what we've mentioned earlier, feel free to utilize the floating brisk icon, and kanina pa po hina-highlight sa ating comment section na nag-iiba-iba daw yung kulay. Yes, that's one of the amazing feature. Aesthetic din po siya, hindi lang siya helpful. So just wanna share that if we're using Google Docs, blue siya. If we're using Google Slides, nagiging yellow yung aura, yan. And if we're browsing on a web page, nagiging green if I'm not mistaken. Ayan.
Mhm.
So anyway, side information. So let's click on the brisk icon and let's try clicking the inspect writing. There. Bakit to nagiging malaking tulong sa mga teachers? It's because it shows how students come up with specific output that they are submitting us. So for this example, as we can see, nakikita natin yung progress, paano ginawa ng mga students natin yung sinubmit nilang output. So here's a recorded procedure of on how my student created his output. So may parang bar dito just like in YouTube where we can see na nagpo-progress sa baba. Let me just hide the banner. There. And if we feel like masyadong matagal niyang ginawa, we can speed it up. We can choose for a faster speed, pwedeng 100. Yan. So as we can see, um, per sentence ginagawa ng student ko or
Mhm.
kinraft ng student ko per sentence yung output na sinubmit niya sa akin. And if I inspect thoroughly dun sa latter part, makikita natin na as in siya talaga yung nag-type everything nung gawa niya, and wala tayong makikitang chunk na copy and paste, and this is actually very helpful. This is helpful so that we can help specific students as well, especially kapag nakita natin na may nilagay sila na copy and paste, we can actually help them specifically on that aspect. Like, we can ask them anong part tayo pwedeng makatulong or ano yung hindi nila naintindihan. Kaya itong part na to ay they just copied and pasted from whatever source na ginamit nila. And at the same time, this also promotes critical inspecting sa gawa ng bata. Hindi lang tayo basta-basta nagko-call out sa mga students natin, I should say, hindi lang tayo basta-basta nagsasabi or ano bang term nun? Ano, ah, we're not
Hindi
just
natin
giving
judge.
assumption. Ayun po, judge or assumption sa gawa nila. Kasi as we can see here, 'di ba, pag masyadong maganda yung gawa, iisipin natin hindi sila yung gumawa. But according to Brisk, it was able to prove that all of these are made by my student. And lastly, on the technical side, which I love, compared to other AI checker, 'di ba po usong-uso ngayon yung ina-upload yung gawa to check if it's made out of AI. This one, Brisk actually base it on the version history of a specific document. So as we can see here, let's just zoom it in on my end. Ayan po, sa upper right, we can see beside yung chat icon, yung may time icon po. We can see here po, ayan, dyan po makikita yung versions nung document. So naka-based po doon kung paano tinatrack ni Brisk yung authenticity ng gawa ng student to show if it's really made by the students or something that they just copied and paste or extremely came from an AI chatbot. Ayan. Let us know if this one is helpful or sa mga nabanggit kanina, and share nyo din po yung mga best practices nyo sa ating chat box. And yeah, to further continue some features po, again, we would like to explore more on the changing of level, which I think nabanggit ni Sir Gab kanina. And we'll have Miss
Yes.
June to share more about it.
Ayan, sige. So, sir, mga sir, before I go to this feature, shout out din muna kay Sir Adrian Cruz is watching right now, and he said may extension daw noon pa
Hi,
na
sir.
nagagawa din mag-inspect how students compose their work in Google Docs, pero nawala na, and good thing there's a similar feature of it in Brisk.
Ako
Correct,
naman,
no?
miss, what
Very
I used
helpful.
before, yung version history talaga. That's what I
Yes,
look
ako
at.
rin. Ang hilig ko tumingin sa version history kasi kitang-kita mo na kung sino
Yeah.
yung gumawa, no, anong oras, etc., etc. But this one, yung feature ng
Per
Brisk, mas
sentence.
no
Grabe.
makes the version history much more powerful, no, kasi mas nakikita natin paano ginawa. Ang galing. So
Para
this
sa
is
mga teachers
definitely
nating
something.
investigador na din, Miss Jen.
Correct, correct. Ayan, sabi nga ni Sir, sorry, sana masabi ko na tama ang pangalan ni Sir Sids Sak. Sorry, Sir, kung mali. But yes, I agree. It's so amazing. Now, he has an idea how to use it. Thanks, Rocket Team. Walang ano man po, Sir. And thanks for tuning in. Ayan, pati si Sir Gab na excite. Magamit daw mamaya. Ay, ang sipag ni Sir Gab, magche-check agad. Yan.
Midterms din kasi.
Mag-midterms kasi. Ayan. So, dito na po tayo sa second to the last feature, which is a change level. I think this is also something that you will, the teachers out there will appreciate and use most of the time. And this is changing the level or change level with Brisk. Here are the steps. You can open any article, web page, or Google Doc, and then you can just again click the Brisk icon, and then this time choose change level, and then just follow the steps that you will see. Napaka-intuitive and user-friendly ng Brisk. So maski ano pong gamitin natin, maski ngayon lang natin siya nagagamit, kayang-kaya nating maggamit ang mga features na ito. So let me again present my screen. And this time, I chose this article about projectile motion from the physics classroom. Favorite ko po ito nung nagtuturo pa ako ng physics. And I'd like to create something out of this. So this is an article. Let me just click exit. And yan. Let me just click on Brisk. Somehow, the Brisk icon doesn't appear here. Let me... Oh, all right. There might be a good reason why it's not appearing there. So let me change to another. So let me go to search again
Or
and
Miss
just
June,
yes,
or
sir.
Miss, maybe you can click on the Breast logo dun po
There,
sa
there. Yes, I did. I clicked on it, but it didn't appear when I clicked on it. But now it appeared. Hinihintay ka, Sir Kirby. Okay, so now that the Brisk icon is there, click ko lang po. And this time, I want to change the level kasi medyo pang high school po itong the physics classroom. But let's say I want to show this article to um, mga grade 6, let's say. So I can just click on change level, and then this window will appear, and then you will be asked to choose, and makikita rin po nyo ano yung reading level actually nitong article na nakita natin over the internet, and it says 10th grade reading level. Sana po nakita nyo yon. So here on the top part. So now I want to change it to grade 6, like I said. And I want it to be in English, but then again, I can choose Filipino if I want to. Let's choose Filipino just to show, mga sir. So let me choose Filipino this time. And then I click on change reading level. So I'm letting Brisk do its magic. And then I will use this. Oops, there. So nakita nyo po habang ginagawa niya. So ang kagandahan din dito, there's actually a hyperlink to the original text or to the original internet article. So pwedeng-pwedeng balikan. Balikan ng teacher, balikan ng mga bata. And look at this. This is a website in English, but it's able to come up with this very new article, no, a Google Doc opened up and the language is in Filipino. So kung ano yung gagamitin nating language, yun ang gagawin niya. Ayan. At syempre gusto nating basahin pero hindi pa siya tapos. So there. um, oops. Kinongratulate pa ako. But let me just close that. And let's look at what Brisk came up. So this is it. This is again the link to the original article. And then this is the image of the site. And then this one. So ito na po yung translated. Yan. Again, of course, balikan po natin yung 80-20 rule natin. This is something that we should not give to our students right away. It's very important that we exert yung remaining 20%, no, to go over the text and just check if it's just really something that's appropriate for our learners. Ayun. So that is change level. So ngayon, from grade 10, naging grade 6 level na right away. So ang dali-dali ng maghanap. Kasi yun ang medyo problema natin, di ba, pag naghahanap tayo ng resources over the internet. Minsan yung mga nakikita natin medyo hindi, yung reading level niya hindi appropriate sa grade level na tinuturuan natin. So ngayon, pwede na natin siyang i-match whatever grade level we are teaching. There. So that's it. So you think magiging useful po ba itong change level function na ito ng
Very,
Brisk
very
Teaching for
useful,
you?
Miss June. Lalo
Yes.
na if you want to do some differentiated approach. Siyempre sa isang klase, merong iba't ibang mga levels of understanding and skills yung mga students natin. So having that feature can help you when it comes to the differentiation of the task.
Exactly.
And to add to that, no, Sir Alvin and Miss June, it can be a very helpful tool for us teachers so we can further explain it sa students natin ng mas maiintindihan nila. And especially maraming jargons ngayon, maraming technical terms, not only sa science subject, not only sa mga computer subjects. Baka dun sa ibang baka sa mga ibang article na pinapabasa natin sa kanila, they still find it difficult. So really helpful kahit na for example grade 4 sila pero yung level of understanding nila is lower than that, we can still use Brisk for that.
Exactly. So
Couldn't
we can
agree more.
personalize. We can
Yes.
personalize the learning, no? Pwedeng-pwede. Yan,
Sabi-
nakaka-excite talaga ang Brisk.
Feeling ko, Miss June and Sir Kirby, medyo na-overwhelm yung ating mga teachers. So parang, wow. And that's the initial reaction I also had when I used Brisk and took the certification for this. No? So parang sabi ko, grabe naman
Same.
to. Parang the person who invented this and made this is a blessing.
Yes.
Correct.
No?
And actually, Sir Alvin, speaking of the person who made this, yung
Yes.
the team behind Brisk Teaching is actually a team of teachers. So
Kaya
alam nila,
talaga alam na
alam
alam
nila,
nila.
correct, alam nila yung
Yes.
kailangan natin. So kaya, nung nakita na natin to, no, talagang wow, amazing. Naisip natin agad, no, this is something that we should show to all of the Filipino
Yes. Kaya
teachers out there.
it's
Yan.
definitely made by teachers for teachers.
For teachers, exactly.
I hope that our viewers and our teachers are still with us. Konti na lang po pero pwede nyo pang i-tinker itong tool na to. So we will definitely share you now the last two features. The next feature is to boost student activity. Ito na naman, napaka-amazing feature for me, Miss June and Sir. Amazing
Correct.
talaga. These features
Amazing.
allow you to take any online resource and transform it into an interactive learning activity for your students. So definitely, it's a great way to engage your students and make any content more interactive and educational. Dati kasi, kukunin mo pa yung material, ipiprint mo pa, tapos mag-iisip ka pa paano mo ba siya magagawang interactive material. Si Brisk, automatic, magpunta ka lang sa website, gagawin niya ng activity yun for you. So, siguro
Exactly.
medyo parang, paano yun? But let me give you a quick demonstration, dear teachers, on how this happens. So, let me quickly share again my screen, Sir Kirby. And, eto, hindi, sige. Entire screen na lang. There you go. Oh. And so punta po tayo dito halimbawa sa website ng History Channel. So for example, we're gonna use a topic about Alexander the Great. So kung makikita nyo po, present na naman dito si Brisk icon sa lower right side corner. So i-click lang natin siya. And then automatically you can see in the option there on the first parang homepage part niya, yung boost student activity. Now let's click this one. It has the following options on what kind of activity you would like to use. Would you like to use this material to engage your students, to assess their understanding? So may dalawang option na activity. And they have upcoming features na about writing naman and reflection. Amazing na naman talaga. Sana magawa na yan soon. Uh,
Correct.
let's use this part, yung tutor feature. Na-amaze ako talaga dito, pinapractice ko to kanina, dear teachers. Kasi parang nagkaroon na talaga ng hired tutor yung estudyante na iintindihin yung material. So let's click tutor. And then, in my case, again, let's use the university level. So para medyo mas mature. And then click Briskit. Then automatically, it will bring you to the Brisk interface, particularly on the activities. So kung makikita nyo po dito, it's generating now the activity objectives and the role that the students will do in this particular activity. So you can actually add more objectives if you want to, but if you're happy with the objectives that they have provided, then you can just click next preview. Ito po. So makikita natin dito sa upper portion na may mga options tayo whether we want these things to be visible in the activity. Do we want the link to the resource, the learning objectives, or the embedded resources to be visible? Let's click all of that. Ito, papakita lang natin kung ano yung magiging student interface or yung student view kapag nakita na nila yung material. So let's click this one. So as you can see there, ito nandito sa right side, tutor sa right side panel. So let's click, let's go. It makes a chatbot that the student can talk to about the material that you have shared. Amazing! So nakalagay dito, hi there, it's great to meet you. I'd love to start our discussion about Alexander the Great. What do you know about where he was born and raised? Let's say, for example, I'm the student. I guess it is in Europe. See, it provides a chatbot that gives the student the information about the material. And makikita nyo dito yung movement natin dun sa paano i-explore yung or which part na sila ng material na nire-review nila. So, there you go. So, you're on the right track. Alexander the Great was born in Europe, specifically in Pelia. And there you go. So, if you're happy with this material that you have in this the things that will be a part of the activity, you can click share with students. In here, you will be asked to share this activity to a specific class. That's the reason why you have to have your Brisk account also, so that you can type in here in which class you would like it to be included to. But as the tool is also powerful, it has access to Google Classroom. So kung meron na po kayong mga Google Classroom, pwede nyo pong i-type yan dito and then they can find it for you. For example, let's use social studies. If since I don't have a class here yet and I haven't really connected my Google Classroom yet, so let's just click add. And then there you go. So it will ask you whether you want your students to join this class via email or login only, which is faster. So let's use this one for security. Then click share. So it will give you a code or a link that your students can use to enter your classroom inside the Brisk tool. So that's just one example of boosting a material as an activity inside Brisk. So sabi ko nga po sa inyo kanina, marami pang options. Pwede rin yung exit ticket kung gusto nyo after the lesson and many more. What do you think about this?
Sobrang ganda. Sobrang ganda nitong
Amazing.
boost. Kasi talagang, students can study on their own and they don't have to feel like they're
Yes.
alone, no, that
Yes.
someone is helping them, no, understand the material. Ang
Yes.
ganda. I actually tried this out with the deck, no, with the slides
Yes.
presentation. So, and I also chose what you chose, Sir Alvin. And ang ganda kasi if the student doesn't understand, the content of the deck, parang na unti-unti niyang naiintindihan via the conversation with the
With the
chatbot,
tool,
which is
yes.
really good. At and also the one other thing, the teacher gets to try it out first. So nakikita
Yes.
mo ano ba yung mai-experience ng
Yes.
estudyante ko. So if you like it and if you think na oy this would help my students, then why not use it inside the classroom. Tapos it integrates pa with Google Classroom and
Yeah.
other, I think, other LMSs, no, learning management system. So very powerful talaga itong Brisk. Ayan.
To
So
share din, Miss June and Sir
Chef's kiss.
Alvin. Yeah, to share, ngayon ko lang din na-realize na ang gandang, tulong din ito sa mga teachers natin, especially if they wanna dig deeper. Like for example, they're trying this one out if in case ito yung question ng bata, 'di ba?
Mm.
Parang hindi din nako-caught off guard si teacher na ano ba yung isasagot ko? How do I craft my answer or how do I address this kind of question? So, kumbaga, it's in preparation na pwede na tayong maglatag ng mga possible questions from our students. Then, we can search more dun sa ibibigay. Again, don't just rely solely dun sa binibigay na sagot. Kumbaga,
Yes.
we will anchor our knowledge based dun sa binigay na response sa atin. Then let's explore it as a teacher so we can further educate our students. So kumbaga, hindi na sagot lang. Hindi lang tayo nagbibigay
correct.
ng sagot sa mga bata para
Mm-mm.
lang masagot yung tanong nila. But we're answering their questions so that we can educate and empower them based from the information na pine-present natin sa kanila.
Couldn't agree more, Sir
Correct.
Kirby. I would just like to add, Miss June and Sir Kirby, dun sa pinakita nating sample kanina dun sa tutor as the boosted activity. The conversation is also visible to the teachers. Kasi baka mamaya, ang gawin ng mga estudyante, loko-lokohin lang nila yung sagot nila
Yeah.
sa chatbot. It is visible to the teachers. Kaya you can also monitor the conversations that they are having. So it's still safe.
Correct. So you can monitor who among my students have actually tried this out, no?
Yeah.
Ano yung conversation na nangyari
Ginawa
sa
nila.
kanila? Oo, makikita. Wow, Miss Moni. Good evening.
Hi,
Thank
Miss
you so much.
Moini.
Hi, Miss Bonnie.
Ayan. But wait, there's more, no, Sir
And
Alvin?
also, there's another one. Ako pa rin pala to.
Yes.
Sorry, dear teachers. Masyado talaga kasi ako na-amaze. The next part is on the you can always rewrite and add on. So, sabi nga natin kanina last two, no? So, before we wrap up, I want to highlight one more important feature. After using any of the Brisk tools, you always have the option to refine your results using the rewrite and add on features. Now, this means that you are never stuck with the first output. Meron kayong ibang options and alternatives na isa-suggest din ni Brisk. You can always tweak, adjust, and personalize to make sure that the content that you are sharing and you are using is exactly what you need for your students. Remember that Brisk is here to assist you and not, again, replace you, as what we say with AI. Your expertise and understanding of your students' needs are still crucial and important. Brisk just helps you work more efficiently and creatively. So, paano ba natin makikita yung sinasabi nating rewrite and add-on? After providing us with the output, siguro basically you will just see it here in the presentation na lang do, dear teachers. After providing the output, magbibigay si Brisk ng additional options. Yung nakalagay dito, as you can see in the screen again, rewrite and add on. So if you're not happy with the initial response that created, you have the options to translate, make shorter, make longer, make more detail, less detail, and if you want to add on more materials or more resources, you can add there. You can have a translated version of the file, attach worksheets, or attach additional activities that you want to put in the response that it generated. So there's always a way to rewrite and add more materials to it. Diba, dear teachers?
Nice. Uy, meron pa. Sir
Yes.
Siyempre,
Kirby,
there are more things. And Sir Kirby,
there
ano
are
pa bang
more.
meron?
Ayan. I'm sure na-excite na yung mga teachers natin na nanonood ngayon, no? And we can start as early as tonight if you really want to explore the Brisk Teaching application or the Brisk Teaching extension. And we would like to share some of the things that we have to know as users of this application, because privacy and security should be our number one priority. And at Brisk Teaching, it is committed to protecting the privacy of both students and educators who are the primary users of this. And it only uses the essential data to enhance teaching and learning and never compromise your information. And gusto lamang po namin i-highlight ano ba yung mga commitment ni Brisk when it comes to privacy. Number one, data minimization. No data, or they only collect and use the least amount of data that are necessary. No data selling or renting. No marketing or advertising. Wala po kayong makikitang ads na lumalabas. And it uses AI model integrity and robust security. And pinaka-importante, it has industry standards adherence, because it has partnerships for privacy organization, which are the following that is being shown, and marami pa pong iba. And they collaborate with organizations dedicated to student data privacy, very important, including the organizations that we've presented. And by choosing Brisk Teaching, you're choosing a tool that prioritizes your students' privacy and ensuring a safe and secure learning environment. So hindi lang po tayo basta tinutulungan, pinoprotektahan din po tayo ni Brisk. And more than just the knowledge sa paggamit ng tool, we're very confident that magagaling ang mga teachers natin dito sa Philippines, and we would like you to explore more as the tool or as the application also grows, or lalo pa siyang nade-develop with new features. And that is why we encourage everyone to deepen and share your Brisk expertise, starting from being a certified Brisk AI professional, level 1 and level 2. We will feature the link po where you can um, read more, or how you can participate with the community of Brisk users. And we would like to emphasize that taking the Brisk AI Professional Level 1 and Level 2 is free. And hindi po ito masyadong kakain ng oras ninyo. So, if you have the time, please explore, please try to take the certifications. Not only you're gonna earn the badge, but you will also learn different ways on how you can utilize the tool, and at the same time, how we can inspire other teachers to use Brisk in saving time and focusing more on the most important thing as an educator. Yan. So again, feel free to explore po. And of course, we have to take the level 1 first. Tama po na Miss June and Sir Alvin yan. Then
Yes.
afterwards, it's gonna promote some perks that we can take advantage of. Pwede po ba natin nang sabihin yung perks ng...
Pwede
Ayun.
naman, sir.
Yan. So, for example, as level 1, you get 45-day free usage of the premium um, features of Brisk. And for the level 2, meron po ba tayong additional
Yes, Sir Kirby. Actually, for the Brisk Premium account access, they also have this option that if you invite more people to register and have their own Brisk account, you can extend your premium access to your Brisk tool. So parang if there are for example, if you're able to invite 3 teachers to sign up, parang from 45 days you can extend your premium version to 65 days. If I'm not
Correct.
mistaken, am I right, Miss
At
June?
saka libre po ito, libre po to, sir.
Yes,
Mga
wala
sir,
pong
yan.
bayad ito.
Wala pong bayad. Hindi po naman, sabi po ni Sir Kirby, hindi po ito kakain ng sobrang daming oras ninyo. So if you have actually time over the weekend, if you have like an hour to spare, kayang-kaya nyo po both levels na eh. No, mga sir. Both levels na. Levels 1 and 2. So maganda pong i-take ninyo to because it parang it leads you to the steps of how to use no each of the features. And sabi nga ni Sir Kirby gives you an idea of how you can use this no in your actual classroom. Ayan.
Yan.
So
And
yan,
since
Sir
they've
Gab.
since they've already attended this webinar na ginawa po natin, we are very confident now na maipapasa ng mga teachers natin ng level 1 and level
Yes,
2 kasi
yes.
mostly na-orient na po namin kayo with the amazing features na matututunan nyo rin po along the way. So
And
again,
also, mga sir, aside from having the badges, kapag na-certify po
Mm.
kayo, kasi ang Briscoe hindi madamot sa mga resources nila. So they're
yeah.
actually also giving you the resources. What we are showing you right now, this is actually from Brisk na kinostomize lang namin ng konti. But if you are part of the team in your school that's actually giving training to other teachers, no, mapoprovide na po kayo ng sarili niyong deck that you can actually customize and use for your own trainings, 'di ba po? So ang ganda, mas maraming teachers gumagamit ng Brisk, mas maganda. Yan.
Yan. So, again, we're looking forward na makasama po namin kayo as Brisk AI professionals, level 1 and level 2. And let's be part of a sharing community of educators na patuloy pong natututo at patuloy magbabahagi ng kaalaman with the use of Brisk Teaching extension.
Amen.
Ayan.
Oh,
All right. So I think we're good to go. And this is where we open the floor now for any questions
yes.
or any concerns. Um, we're excited to learn from you as well kasi baka may mga ano na dito, may mga mas hardcore user pa po sa amin.
Yes.
Correct.
Si,
Kasi
namely, Sir
medyo
Gab.
medyo bago-bago pa. Oo, si Sir Gab mas matagal na. Pero tayo, oo, bago-bago pa. So, we're actually learning with you, with everyone
Yes.
Yeah.
else. Lalo na po yung boost kasi this is the newest addition to the really awesome features of Biz Teaching. So, sabay-sabay po nating aralin. And the best way always naman is to use the app inside the classroom. No? Tinker with the app.
Or with it.
Kalimutin
Yes.
natin. So and para mas matutunan natin paano gumana ang isang app. Feeling
Siguro
ko
from the
wala ulit silang tanong ano.
from the questions is parang they're asking if the how much ang certification. Again, the
Oo.
certifications are for free. Even the installation or even the adding the Brisk tool in your browsers are also for free.
Yes.
So let's avail it now, dear teachers, and use it para ma-maximize natin yung tool talaga.
And then you get to enjoy the premium features either for
Yes.
30 days, 45 days, or 65 days. Depende sa inyo kung may i-refer kayo or not. But the free features, feeling ko okay na rin naman. Nakakatulong na ng
Yes.
sobra-sobra sa atin. Ayan. So kung feeling ko mga sir, if you don't mind, pag wala silang mga tanong, lagay na lang, tayo na lang magtatanong among all, among all of the
Yeah.
features
What's
ng
your
Brisk
favorite
na
feature?
nakita ninyo, ano po yung pinaka-excited na kayong gamitin? Yan.
Ako yung boost activity, Miss Jude.
Mm,
I
same.
really want to use that. Kasi as a
Exactly. Oo.
mahilig tayo magpa-activity, magpa-performance task.
Yes. Oo, tsaka ang mga estudyante kasi natin, Sir Alvin, ano na, upper grades, ikaw college na.
Yes.
So, kailangan independent learning na talaga
Yes.
sila. No? Ayan, sabi ni Sir Noel, itatry daw niya yung Brisk. Kasi nasa China si Sir Noel.
Oo nga pala
Yan,
si
try
Sir
niya
Noel.
Oh, naku sir, magugustuhan mo ito.
Boost
Yan.
activity din si Sir Gab.
Agree, oo. Tatlo na tayo.
Pero
Si
lahat
kanina,
naman ng Yes, Miss June.
sige sir, go ahead.
Pero lahat naman talaga ng features are definitely useful to us teachers.
Exactly. No, wala kang itatapon, ano?
Walang
Lahat,
tapon, yes.
lahat talaga makakain mo. Magagamit mo, kakain, gutom na.
Ito na.
Bigla ka.
And with that,
Ayan,
na-try ko
so
po si Brisk pero more on assessment lang po. Wow. That's a good start, Sir Sids.
That's already a big thing, Sir Sids. Especially if you're exploring pa yung app, yung tool rather. And as you mentioned here, you will explore other features pa. And we're excited po sa journey mo as you explore and take the certification exams. Yun po, magandang tulong din po yun so you can learn more and expand your knowledge and your community po. Ayan.
Si Sir Gab then is bago yun for me, will try to integrate this new feature in the end terms with my pre-service teachers. Wow. Yes, Sir Gab, let's influence the future educators to be more innovative and tech advanced, tech savvy. Speaking of certification, Sir Kirby, what do we have
Ayan.
for our dear teachers related to
Ayan.
certification?
Thanks for that, Sir Alvin. And if you are looking for a different but a challenging and exciting professional development that you would like to give yourself as an advanced Christmas gift. Ayan, we would like to promote our Google for Education Certified Trainer online workshop, which is going to happen on November 9 up to December 6, 2024. This online workshop offers a comprehensive and sequential training program so you can ensure successful entry to the Google for Education certified trainer program and community. And to join this amazing online workshop that we're offering, please make sure that you have the following requirements ready before you proceed with the application or for the before joining this online workshop. So make sure you have an active GCE or Google Certified Educator Level 1 and Level 2 certificates. Please make sure you have it as well. And you have conducted training programs in your school or in different schools or in your community or for your organization. And lastly, you are committed to continuous professional development. And we are currently offering a special training rate. So as early as now, we really encourage you guys to register and let's learn together as we proceed or as we go along our journey in becoming a Google certified trainer. Ayan po. So, i-flash lang po namin yung link for the registration. So, you can scan the QR code or you can visit this link, tinyurl.com/GCT Workshop 2024. Ayan.
Thank you very much, Sir Kirby. And I guess Miss Junior on mute, Miss. We don't seem to hear you right now, Miss. Tama ba ako, Curbs? Or is it just
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, we can't hear
Okay.
you, Miss Jun.
Sige, Miss June. So what you can see here also in our screens are our different social media platforms also. We have the Rocket Innovations PH where you can also view our videos regarding how you can best use the different Google Workspace tools and other content. So we have Miss June's June Circle on YouTube. Kindly subscribe and follow. And we have Miss June also's EdTech Chikahan revamped. This is a Facebook group which you can where a different community of educators gather together to talk about different edtech related stuff, and also my YouTube channel, the Giling Dunong, which you can follow and subscribe also on YouTube.
All right. And okay. Um, Right now, we encourage everyone who joined us tonight to answer this feedback form. We have the QR code over here, and you can also type it. You can save the link for the meantime, and make sure to accomplish it. It's tinyurl.com/rocketbrisk. We'll also flash it here on the screen for you to remember. And we would like to plug and to share with you that you can follow us on our social media accounts such as Facebook, Rocket Innovations Training and Development Services. You can also follow us in Instagram at Rocket Innovations PH. And as mentioned earlier, we have a YouTube channel, Rocket Innovations PH. Yeah, and so if you would like to learn more, you would like to you would like us to provide you with training services, just let us know, and we can also promote our website so you can learn more about Rocket Innovations team. It's sites.google.com/Rocket Innovations PH. Yan. So, feel free to reach out to us. Responsive po ang aming team. Kahit magchikahan po tayo buong gabi, okay lang. Ayan. Sige.
So just kindly
Go, Sir
scan this
Alvin.
QR code and like and follow our social media pages. And of course, can we flash the next one? Again, sorry, circles. So in here, your feedback is always welcome and appreciated. So please take a moment to answer our feedback form through the link in the QR code that are flashed on the screen. You might also want to like and follow again our Rocket Innovations Training Development Services, or simply Rocket Innovations PH on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We also have a website, where you can see all the trainings that we have conducted. Miss June?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
We're
Yeah!
back.
Miss.
Ayan. So sorry for that technical difficulty. Ayan.
Yes.
So please, we always value your feedback, and all of the things that you tell us in the feedback form, we use to further improve our future trainings and webinars. So please, um, if you can, please answer our feedback form. And if you answer our feedback form, Sir Kirby will be giving you a surprise.
All
Yan.
right.
There
Ewan
you
ko kung
go.
sinabi
So
ko naman na, sir, that we have a our webinar is scheduled every other
every other
Saturday.
week. Yes, Miss June.
But yeah, for now, we are having this webinar on a Wednesday night because we rescheduled
Yes.
it tonight because of we needed time to recover from 15.
And we hope that our dear teachers and educators and every Filipinos are doing safe, because we have another typhoon again, a super typhoon already, Leon, although hindi man siya landfall, but definitely there will be effects felt in the different parts of the country. So continue to be safe, dear teachers.
Exactly. And
And
also other
yeah,
countries na
yes,
dadaanan, praying for the safety of everyone.
oh, what a journey we've been on today, from creating lesson materials in seconds to providing an in-depth feedback with a click using the Brisk tool. And again, Brisk is truly changing the game for educators. Now it's your turn to take Brisk for a spin in your own classrooms. Gusto ko yung mga message ng mga teachers natin kanina na they're really excited to try it out in their classrooms. Definitely give it a go, dear teachers.
Thank you so
Remember,
much.
you can download it for free from the Chrome Web Store, and don't forget to join the Brisk Educator Facebook group that they have also, to connect with other innovative teachers and share your experience as you use the tool. Now, before we go, I want to leave you with this thought that
Wow.
ito na naman ako, Miss Jude. Kasi nga nagling dunong. Quick wisdom for our dear teachers. That teaching is an art and you are the artist. Brisk is simply a new powerful brush in your toolkit. Use it to
Wow.
paint brighter futures for your students, and all while reclaiming your time for what matters most, which is connecting and inspiring those young minds.
Amen. Ang ganda naman nun. Wala
Thank
na
you.
masabi. Andun na lahat.
Papatungan na
Thank
natin
you
ng
again,
corona.
dear teachers, for your enthusiasm and for your participation today. Keep exploring, keep innovating, and keep being the amazing educator that you are. Until next
Amen.
time, Miss June, Sir Kirby, any final message to our dear teachers?
Just want to say thank you and enjoy the weekend, everyone.
Yeah, thank you din po sa mga teachers natin, sa viewers natin na nag-abang since Saturday na sinubaybayan hanggang kung kailan po kami magbabalik. Maraming salamat po and expect for more engaging and exciting webinars from Team Rocket and sana po makasama po namin kayo muli. Ingat po
Yes.
tayo this long weekend.
See you on our next webinar.
Until next time, may your lessons be engaging, your feedback be insightful, and your prep time be brisk. Take
Wow.
care, everyone.
Ganon.
Team Kada.
Team Briskada. Gusto ko yung sinabi ni Sir Gab kanina. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight.
Good
Have a
night,
good
everyone.
night, a good rest, and see you all next week.
Good night.
Good night.